Here we go, people. Where am I? How come I'm not fishing? What am I doing back here again? The fishing? I did make an effort to... first I'll tell you what... No, I made an effort to go fishing. So I went to that lake. I didn't... It was a bit of a walk, so I said, look, I can't carry all my shit. I just took my rod and my tackle box and some worms. And if, you know, and if I'm going to be here all day, I'll go get the camera. So I don't want to just show fishing. Fishing's boring to watch. What are you going to watch? Nothing happening. Anyway, picture rock fishing. You know, if you ever seen like cliffs and rocks, people go fishing there, and you know, the wind's coming across the bloody water and right in your face, and it's ugly. There's no serenity or scenery. What are you going to sit on a cold rock or hands in your pocket? Anyway, the wind was, I don't know how many, 10 mile an hour or something, enough to wear a jumper and a jacket. So I'm standing around, but it's windy, so my rod's bloody dancing, so pretty much I've got to hold the rod in the hand to see to distinguish whether is it a bite or is it the bloody waves. Anyway, and I got a sore arm or cold hands, I don't know. I can't stand there all day holding the bloody rod. I managed to hang around for an hour and a half. I got there 8:30. An hour and a half or an hour? Hour and a half, yeah, and I fucked off at 10. So I'm coming here. I was going to come here anyway for half a day over there, half a day here, but I'm here now. Anyway, I got here at 10:30. I brought all my shit. It was 10:30. An hour to set everything up. Geez, it takes an hour to set up. Is way too long. But then again, there's the water and that. I've got to carry. I don't know. I've got to make this quicker to set up. Half an hour would be better. So I'm here. Normally I dig here, somewhere around here. Big hole there. Here. I was looking at some of my tapes and I said, there's these two rocks, right? I could dig behind them. Behind that one or whatever. I'm going to dig right between the two, right here. Move some rocks, this green grass. I'm going to dig here for a start. I'll probably end up over there. Anyway, I went from no serenity. As soon as I got here, carrying the shit and that, jacket went off straight away, and I've just taken the jumper off. I may or may not put it back on now. It's nice. So I'm down here in the valley, protected from the bloody wind. Although I cannot see the trees moving, but then the tops of the trees, even the tops of trees must be below the wind anyway. So that's good anyway. Everything's all set up. I only brought 6 buckets of water. That might be an issue because I didn't expect to be here so early. I thought I might come here at bloody 1 o'clock or something. I won't need as many buckets. Anyway, I'll see how I go. If I need more water, I'll go somewhere. Try to find some water in a puddle on the side of the road or something. All right, well, that's it. So that's why there's no fishing, because the fishing did. I did catch one small fish. I don't know if you can see that. It would have been about, whatever that is, 5 inches long, a redfin. Unfortunately, it died. The hook went a bit further down than it needed to. Because you don't know if you've got a bite, you know. Normally you strike and catch it in the lip, but this bloke probably was on there. Anyway, regardless, one dead fish floating in the lake. And I'm here feeling a lot more comfortable than being over there. Not I didn't like fishing, it's just I couldn't see myself putting up with the cold weather all day for, you know, a 5-inch redfin. I used up about 8 worms. Nibble, a few nibbles. Nearly, and then I was going to go, and then I pulled my line, and I got snagged. I said, oh fuck, I forgot about snags. That's another reason why I hate fishing. So anyway, and it got off the snag, so I put one more worm on and had 2 more casts. Anyway, people, we'll see how we go up here. I'll be back with something useful, hopefully. And if not, I'll be back with something useless. Over. What have we got here? 11:58. So about half an hour to run 1 bucket. I'm having issues, and I need to not console myself, but control myself not to lose the plot. This lid and these cans, what I'm doing, instead of putting the lids, I'm just crushing the shit out of the can. So what I'm just doing, drinking it straight out of the can, and after I'm done, put it away, I'll just put this on top, just stop the bugs getting in. Yeah, it's a bit, maybe the cold weather or something, I don't know, but it's just not sliding on. I think actually it was a bit tight from the start. I might try, I'll get another one. I've got another one at home. Actually, I've got 2 more. I'll try one of them. 12 o'clock. So that's not enough to annoy me, but it's just something that I need to work out when I get home, if I remember. What is the issue? I've overflowed I've overflowed my net on 2 occasions. It's just filling up straight away. There's all this plant matter in this material, so I don't know if I'm going to be digging there anymore. I can't just keep bloody. And that bastard down there filled up twice. I'll show you, because that overflowed. This one bloody fills up. It's not. If you catch it in time, I can put up with it, but I'm not catching it in time. I'm trying to save water. I've got minimal buckets, so when I do this, like heaps of this fine plant matter, and it's because I'm digging where grass is growing on top of the dirt, therefore there are either roots down there or whatever, but something's causing it to clog up my thing. And me trommel's already after just the 1 bucket, and it's not even a whole bucket, it's half a bucket, and it's got grass and shit all over it, and I don't want that because the material can't get through. Anyway, just looking at this mat, already I can see it's not worth my while putting up with that nonsense, so I'm going to come back here. That's what I always do. When things get tough, I run away. Run to mum. Run to mum. Comfortable and safety. Anyway, what can you do? That's how it is. But I'm going to try and control. Oh, look at all that black sand I got though. I've got to control myself not to get annoyed and like not having enjoyment. Oh shit, there's quite a few pieces in there, small, but all right. Where we're pointing. Ah, look, who knows? There it is there anyway. Probably can't see that in the dark. I'm not going to go in the sun. I'll tell you what's in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 easy visibles and 1 almost visible. Okay, so that's there. What I'm going to do, when I left last time, I took 3 buckets home from right here, right where I've set up my equipment. And from those 3 buckets, I got 0.04. So if I done 10 of them buckets, that was for 3. So if I say I done 12, I'd have 0.16. 4, 8, 12, 16, 0.16, which is something. It's not nothing. But I've got all my shit there. What I might do, I don't know why it's flat here. Maybe there's something here. I'm going to try here. I can't put up with that bullshit. So I'll try here and compare the two. Compare the pair. In the meantime, I'll say bye for now, and I'll be back with something as useless as the previous one. More likely. Over. This is where I dug my first bucket, between these 2 big rocks. Maybe I can go over there later, because there's no grass there. I might give that a whirl, but for now I've done that bucket, and I had too much issues with there was gold, but I had issues with the plant matter, organic matter. So now I come over here. I have on a previous occasion, obviously I must have worked here, so, and I've worked over there, but I haven't worked over there, so I went and done that, because I figured there's no green grass and shit. You've got to try somewhere. So I've done that. I ran it. I did start to get blocked up in the first tray mat. I nearly made it, but I didn't. And I think most of the material could have been from the previous bucket, what was caught up in this trommel mesh, because there seems to be less in there now. So anyway, that's that. I didn't show the clean up because the mat looked terrible, but now I'm when I was doing the mat, I saw a nice sized piece, biggest piece all day, bucket number 2, so a bit early, but I thought, all right, well, I'll show it anyway for people who like to see gold, even small amounts. Who wants to see lots of gold? Go to Murray Rivers Gold Adventures. That's where all the gold is. This is where all the bullshit is. Actually, there's two biggest pieces all day. I couldn't see them in the mat. The 2 biggest pieces all day, and it may well be, and it may be the best bucket all day out of the 2. Okay, tap it against the wall, save my water, very important to save the water. And I've got 2 nice pieces, one visible. I'll do it in the shade, I'll do it in the sun. Two nice pieces, 2 visibles, and half a dozen or so Victor nuggets. Anyway, that's that, and this is it in the shade, in case. That's it in the shade there with the finger, and that's it in the sun also with the finger. Yeah, I thought I'd show that anyway. It's not what I came here for. I mean, no. Why I came here at all, same with the fishing, is to spend a day of enjoyment. Now, I could stay home and watch pornos. I could stay at home and watch some movie. Yeah, just watch TV or play on the internet or watch YouTube all fucking day. And that's sort of a substitute for enjoyment. It's not really, I mean, it's not fun. It's like, it's not pass the time. It's somewhere in between. Whereas you want to come out here, like watching children at the creek, they throwing rocks in and picking up sticks and lifting rocks and looking under and this and that. And they enjoy themselves, yeah? You take kids, small kids fishing, and they do the same fucking thing. The fishing part lasts about 35 seconds, and then they're back to their throwing rocks in the water and falling over in the water. That's what kids do, and they enjoy that. You try to teach them fishing, and that's for a little bit older kids. So I went fishing, not so much for the fish. I mean, I'm not big into fish, but being there, and it wasn't fun. How can it be fun? You got the breeze coming off the Antarctic Ocean. It wasn't that cold, but it was coming off the water, so that cools it down. And, you know, you're just standing there, and it's ugly around there, like only rocks. I mean, here's rocks, but there's grass here, a bit of scenery and that. So anyway, I abandoned that, and I come here. Why I come here? So I want to be here and enjoy myself. Now, if you come here to get gold and good gold, and that's all there is, and that's your incentive, and that's your goal, well, you've just doomed yourself to failure. So, what it is, you come out here to have a good time. Now, I got past the flotsam jetsam caught up in me fucking net. I've controlled myself not to get overexcited, over stressed. I'm not stressed at all, really. So it's all good. Now, normally I don't want the sun to come on me. Today being a little bit, you know, it's a bit under, it's under 20 degrees. They predicted 18 or something, so it's probably about 14 right now. So I wouldn't mind a bit of sun actually right now. And then but I don't want to eat my words later. I'm going to not be happy. Anyway, that's where I dug. I'm gonna dig there again. Why not? I mean, it ran through okay. I got a bit of gold. You know what I could do instead of spending time running this shit? What I could be doing is filtering down and taking it home. Because the amount of time I spend here piss farting around emptying these buckets and all that, I'm gonna be down to bloody 10 buckets all day. I've done 2. It'll be 10 buckets all day. So 8 more buckets. 8 buckets. I could do 8 buckets filtered and take it fucking home. But then I'm not here, am I? So I'll continue doing this. I might do another 6 buckets. Actually, I'm going to leave that. What did I say? I was going to do something over there. That's right. I'll go over there. So I'll do another bucket from over there, find a hot spot and take the basket home. Take home 8 buckets and play at home. And then I can make a tape of being at home. And and if I manage to get it done well and early, and there's still plenty of daylight, I can do a nature walkabout or something, or just sit or sleep or something. I'm not this here, this shit here, this is not pleasure. There's no pleasure here. Even Victor, he gets 2 grams. He gets fucking 7 grams. Still not, it wasn't pleasure. Like what I need, he got 7 grams. All right, he got $1,000 in a day. I get $1,000 in a fortnight for sitting at home watching bloody pornos from the government, you know. I don't need money. The $1,000, it's more than $1,000. I don't need that much money at the moment. I don't do nothing. I live like a pauper. I could live like a king, but I choose not to. People, I'm going to clean all this shit up and concentrate on, am I having fun running this bullshit with all the hassles with the water and cleaning up and this and that? It's not fun. It's just passing time. I think fun would be slowly dig the bucket. Oh, look at, put it this way. Put it this way. Everything I dig, whether I'm taking it home or running it here, it's the same. So what, the time I'm wasting here, look, I've got to run it, I've got to empty all these fucking buckets, clean it up, get more water, this and that. That takes X amount of time. What I could have done, instead of running it, carry the bastard, put it in the back of my van, and back here, ready for the next one. So I'll get more value per unit time, per unit gold, by taking the bastard home. You know, and next time I return, I can put it back, or any nice creek. So I could do that. The benefit of running it is I can see immediately whether it's got gold in it or not. And that way I know there was gold. Yes, there was. No, there wasn't. Whereas if I take it home, I don't know whether there is or not. But does that matter? I took three buckets. I got 0.04. Oh, something to think about. Look, what I'm going to do, I'm going to dig, like I said, somewhere over there, run it. I might show a run, I'll show a feed and all that. And then I'll consider having lunch. I've actually prepared lunch this time, and I'll bring you in back. I'll bring you in when I've got something useful to show, or I'll show you my lunch. But for now, over. It's 1:13. So I've done 3 buckets now. I didn't show number 3 because it was barren. So green grass, there is some gold, but very hard to run. That could be something I could take home perhaps. Tried here, was better. I went over that way. I don't know, can you see my green shovel over there? No, hang on, where was number 3? 3 was barren. So, somewhere towards, nearly to the green shovel. And this is bucket number 4 now. That's where the green shovel is. So, bucket 4, rock 4. I'm going to show a feed. Who doesn't want to watch a feed can look away now. Well, I haven't emptied the bloody buckets. Okay, I'll show you what. I'll show you what I do. I get the water, drain it in there, much of it. This can go here in the old hole. That goes back. I'm sure did I empty this one? Yeah, I did. I did. Okay, so that's empty. I just forgot to do that one. Okay, so now we bucket number 4. Feed coming up. Water. And spinner. I'm doing it standing up. Chair. Oh, I don't know. I don't need to sit down. I'm not tired. Why would I be tired? I haven't done nothing. I don't know where I'm pointing and I don't care. I'm leaving it. And I worked out if I don't give up completely on this running and just take the fuel home, the other one is run a bucket, take home a bucket. Run a bucket, take home a bucket. That'll work. That way, if I run a bucket and it's barren like the previous one was, I know not to take home a bucket from there. This is more likely that it'll be barren as well. And that should make my water last longer perhaps, and have a better day perhaps. Anyway, that's that done. Some water from here. Spin it, spin it, spin it. Bit more water. Spin, spin, spin. And in. And go there. Water off. Tumble off. Move this bugger out the way. While I'm talking, you can see what I'm doing. Now, I've not tried here before. And we'll see how it went. Did we get another barren? If it's barren, well, it's not, it might be barren. If it's, and I think I'll come here. I'm just going to continue there. That's where the best bucket all day was. I'm not seeing any gold at all. I can see a red gem in there, that's all. Alright. Okay, so that... down there's no gold. For some reason. Someone's got it all on a prior occasion. And it's not replenished. So what we'll do, show the people a barren pan. Tap, 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 and pump, pump. Oh, there's a nice piece in there. Shit. Hiding underneath the... Oh shit, this might be the best bucket all day. I'm not seeing nothing in that mat. There's so much black sand. Just here. I'll have to run it a bit steeper or something, so I don't catch so much black sand. Alright, look, I'm not going to pan any more than that. I'll show you what's there. I can see one nice piece, and 3 visibles, and 1 Victor nugget. Oh, if I'm pointing, there's a nice piece there. Okay, that's that. Look, that's not bad. And we're going to go back there? No. Maybe one day, but not right now. What I'm going to do is, this is where the best bucket all day was. I'm coming back here. And we're going to show you my lunch. No. I'm going to prepare my lunch and then I'll be back with and I'll show it. For now, over. Lunchtime. 1:24. I brought some actual healthy lunch this time. I don't know if it's healthy, but it's more healthier than the shit I've been bringing recently. I know there's at least one person out there who thinks I should be eating a bit better. Look, I'll show you. Wait a minute, where are we going? 1 mandarin, an apple off me front tree. This stuff's called cream cheese spread. Wire black and gold, that's the cheapest one. They all taste the same, except for the Woolworths one. It smelled like shit. Every time you open it, or once it's open, you smell it. Fuck, that smells like shit. Like, you know, when you wipe your ass and the paper bursts. This is called a Lebanese bread or something, I don't know. Flat bread. So that goes there. Then you get I didn't bring a bloody butter knife. So I'm going to have a go with this. It's got 100 bloody knives on it and fucking things, pair of scissors and all that shit. Screwdrivers. There's 2 bottle openers, but there's no butter knife, so that's all right. I can use this. That'll work. I like this. This is my favourite, this cream cheese spread. I put it on all my sandwiches and toast and all that. And then I put my other stuff on it. Like, I know we don't eat this flatbread. I just said, I know. Try some flatbread. Fuck it. I normally just eat anything. Not anything. I bought some sourdough bread and some bloody ciabatta. Anyway, let's get that on there. Then we have a look in here. This here is called corned beef. I wanted to get roast beef, but they didn't bloody have any. What's that black shit there? They didn't have any, so I oh fuck, give me that. So put these on. 3 pieces of that. That goes on there. And then I've got my tomatoes from the tree. Who knows my tomato tree there near my in my backyard. So I'll cut them in half. Might have to give this blade a touch up. I think it's a bit. Well, it's not bad. Give them a hit. No, I didn't bring any salt. Why? The tomatoes, they're fine without salt. And the corned beef's got, I believe, lots of salt in it. So I don't need any salt. So a whole bunch of tomatoes. And then I bought some of these, a whole bunch of these Lebanese cucumber, $1.99 a kilo. I'll put that in there. There's this knife's cutting through this like a knife through a cucumber. It's called Lebanese cucumber. I don't eat this. Or do I? Wait, let me look. Oh, not really. No, I don't like the skin. It's probably the best part. I reckon everything that tastes shit is the best part. I don't care. They didn't put a bloody potato peeler on this bloody knife. But got the wrong one. I didn't buy it. I got it for a present anyway, so I can't complain. Biggest Kev gave it to me. He didn't give it to me. He said, "You're a good bloke. Here, have a fucking knife." I don't know if he wants it back now that he's found out that I'm a cunt. Not he found out that I'm a cunt. He probably thinks I'm a cunt because I keep making jokes about him. You know, people, I know no one likes jokes being about them. I know I don't. But it's only annoying or worrying or anything if you got offended. And there's no reason to get offended because what some other cunt thinks. Who gives a fuck? Who the fuck are you to say who the fuck am I? Forget about it. I have worth. I'm worthy. She's like, that's a bloody big cucumber. Take it easy, mate. Put that away. I'll put that back in there for later. I'll take it home and have it. So I'm done with that. I'll leave it here for me apple. So then what happens once you've done that? You know, you can put other shit in there, I suppose. Cheese and then you do that. I got no idea how this works. I was going to roll it up like a pancake, but I reckon you... Oh, fuck, I've got shit. Got sperm all over my finger. No, not sperm. Cream. Oh, fuck. Cream cheese spread. I'm getting all over myself. Look, I'm going to make it into a roll type thing. Anyway, that's my lunch. Who wants to sit? And then I'll have the apple after this. Oh, fucking, I'll be sitting on this bucket. Or stand up. I'll stand up. And then I'll be back. That's where me If you can see that, there's my shovel. I'm going to take all that shit, fill that hole, that's rubbish there, and go back here. And until that happens, over. I feel like going home. 2:28. I have taken one bucket home in the vehicle from here. I filled in all my holes. Took a bucket from there, took it home, put it in the vehicle, not took it home. That's maybe later. And I've dug another bucket and I'm about to do a run. So who doesn't like watching runs? Look away now. This is bucket number 5. Looks like I'm only going to do 6 buckets today. This will be 5. I reckon I could squeeze one more in. Plus take another bucket home in the car. That'll make them 2. That's 8. That's plenty. Getting worn out already. So I'll be just sitting down for a while. No, I don't like sitting down. You've got to twist and turn your body around too much. You stand up comfortably. Now, I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do after this bucket. Whether take one home or do one more bucket from another spot. We'll see. If it's a good bucket, I'll take one more home. If it's a shit one, I might dig somewhere else. Try to find a hot spot for the future, at least anyway, because at the moment the problem is I went fishing hoping that I can do that as amusement until the rain comes, so I don't have to bring water all the fucking times. Bloody gets a bit annoying. More trouble than it's worth for the amount of gold I'm getting. But the fishing wasn't to be. If I had gone on the other side of the lake, I might have been alright, because then the wind would have been behind me. I saw 2 men on the other side of the lake, or 2 bodies anyway. So maybe I could do that next. I don't have to go to the same lake. Well, I've been there. Small fish. People, let's have a look what we got here. So this will remind me of what's in the bucket when I get home. Tip it to the side. Tip it forward. Get all the brown shit out. I can see one piece. So I got one piece. I got 2 nice sized pieces out of that hole before. Not before, but earlier on. And I thought it was barren because there's so much black sand burying the gold. No, it doesn't look all that good. Doesn't look all that good to me. Never mind. Shake it up and pump and pump and pump, 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 pump. Tap, tap, tap. Oh yeah, there's a few spots there. Oh no. Is it the best bucket all day? I don't know. hit that out. A bit more water. Shake it up. I use this, I forgot about the small riffles. Why you got them there? If you're not going to use them. I think I've got the biggest piece all day. Oh, I definitely got the biggest piece all day. Not even close to being a picket, not even close, but it's the biggest piece, and that's what's important. Come on, come on. Ah, made a mess of it. All right, that'll do. There's no sun here, for whatever reason. Anyway, there's the shade. Where are we at? There's the shade. That's the biggest piece. And there's the sun. And there's the biggest piece. Yeah, it's flat. Of course it is. But it's not a bad size piece. Anyway, so that means the bucket I took home may or may not have a piece like that in there. So what do I do? Just I might just take another one home from here. And I won't clean that just yet. I'll take this home, see how I feel. If I'm back, it may or may not be just to say goodbye. But for now, over. Okay, I've done, well, I started bucket number 6. This battery went flat. I could have been stuff changing it just for one bucket, or half a bucket. I said, I'll empty this out, and pan it out, see what's in it, and if it's any good, I'll take that home anyway, or I'll throw it out. Oh shit, there's a piece of gold in there. One that I can see, so that's probably the best looking mat all day, because normally I can't see any gold. This time I can actually see one in there. Yeah, so what I'll do, I'll just take that home and put it with the other two and run it when I'm bored or something. Plenty of back sand. There's a piece of gold there, a tiny one. Actually, it's quite a good, that's not bad for half a bucket. I mean, that's wonderful for half a bucket. I'm not to the end yet. Oh, it's pretty shit, really. But there is gold in there, some. Better than nothing. Of course it's better than nothing. Heck, anything's better than nothing. A piece of kangaroo shit is better than nothing. Or not. Yeah, it could be, because you could put it in your compost bin for the garden. Oh, it's pretty shit. Yeah. As I was digging it, I didn't like the chances of much happening. But it's probably as good as the buckets I've got all day. Half a bucket. I'll bring you in the sun. There. One piece there. Where are we? One piece there. A couple of on the wall. 4, 3. 4 if you're Victor. 5 if you're Kevin, bigger Kevin. Okay, it's only like 3 o'clock, but I don't want to be here anymore. Where I want to be. I don't really want to be at home. I just want to be at home, yeah. Let's have a look together what time it is. I think it's 3:10 anyway, 3:15 or something. 3:09, there you go. 3:09, that's not bad. So I spent about 3 hours here, 4.5, and about 3.5 actual digging. So I'll tidy this up. Kangaroo Creek, thanks for giving me some gold, not a lot. Well, I'm not going to fill that in because that's not really a hole, it's more a dip, so I'll leave that. And that over there also was a dip. So all the other holes are actually filled. Would I come back here again? Why would you come back here again? You've run out of places to dig now. I mean, you're finding little bits and pieces here and there. Perhaps I need to do some serious crevicing, which I hate. Well, not I hate it, but it's not my favourite. I've been in the cold all day. Not cold, but shadow all day, which in summertime it's wonderful. But what's happening, as winter's coming along, the altitude of the sun drops, so it rarely gets, high enough to bloody actually, not to warm you up, but just to feel better. I feel like it's not going to bed now almost. That's how late it is, how it feels. People, I don't know what to do now. Will I be back here next outing? Unlikely. It's handy having the vehicle very close so I don't have to carry the water too far. I would like to go to Slady Creek, but I've got to cart the water a bit too far. Not that it's heavy, I do it in the trolley, but I just don't want to do that. And I got very little gold last time I was there either, as well. So it won't be fishing, very unlikely. Walking, maybe I'll do some of that hiking thing. Like, just find a, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or might do nothing, I don't know. Take up karate and karate chop my fucking head off. People are letting you down with all shit gold and pretty much shit tapes. I've been doing a lot of shit tapes lately. I mean, all my tapes are shit, but they're super shit. No wonder people are unsubscribing. But that's good. I don't need subscribers. I came here for my own benefit and I put it on tape for whoever does get benefit, including me. People, thanks for putting up with me for all these years and days and weeks and months, whatever it is. Or not putting up with me. That's fine as well. I shall see you another day. This here is and was Mohammed Numalia, about to pack up from Kangaroo Creek on Thursday, May 1. Over and out.